They need this win,
Better
but
had a
like
Yoru.
he also said,
Yeah, which
no
honestly
Silver
might have been a
Sky
lot
instead.
better
I'm
than
kind
this.
of concerned how they're going
At
to
least
be working
on
against potential
at least
trips
on
and
defense, we'll
everything.
see. On attack, this might be better.
So,
DFM
starting
on
things
defense,
off,
VARREL on attack.
at least the defensive side, but
Yeah,
VARREL
I'm
can always pick
never
up the pace
I'm
as
never
well.
super
Just
convinced by this,
that
but
game
it just looks like
against T1,
comfort
this
for
is
them.
where, I mean, they're starting to do so much. Sexy feeling incredibly confident as well from that past map, but May spots out the first
Very
hit.
nice.
May not able to get
Wasn't
back
fully
out to
ready
safety,
for
though,
it.
so good
I
coverage
think they
from
made
Klaus,
footsteps
who
here.
received quite a bit of attention there on the death segment. And for good reason, I feel, as addition to...
After getting the kill, they wait for a reaction. They're expecting some kind of push through.
Ideas still whirring through for VARREL as they
What is the
decide
next
where
match?
they want to go.
Zeta against Full Suns,
and long, both open for them at the
which
moment.
should be pretty fun. Because Full
Full
Suns were awful last week, and Zeta was good last week.
Like you said, I mean, just having some of these options, but maybe also trying to keep their positions concealed so as to explode onto site, making full use of their utility rather than using them to clear forward positions. So it's that sort of slow creep. Maybe you face check into garage, which is always a little worrisome. Oh no, they're trying to sell a bit of a fake to B first. And now contact into C.
It seems to have worked out pretty nicely. Akame can't win this duel, and
good stun.
Cess is there a little too late. He's kind of out in no man's land until that smoke does come down and obscures his vision and position.
Look at that time
will be confirmed, but Yatsuka
Dude,
seems to be a miracle.
how does this guy get so many kills on low HP?
Keeps doing it.
How's he done it again?
Yatsuka,
This guy keeps on doing it, bro. That was nuts. He's so good on low HP.
40 HP this time, so it wasn't quite, you know, the 3 or 4 HP that he had.
Mate,
in
just
that,
a couple more spams at spawn. It's a different round.
You know, it probably should have gone the way of VARREL based on the setup that they had.
This is so good, though. Oh, I think he dropped his crown. Let me pick it up. That's so good. I mean, initial contact, the flashes being sent across back and forth, but he kind of predicts or anticipates where LP would be positioned, and of course has a bit of assistance from his team as well, getting his opponents down to low HP, but this is a resurgence of confidence for the team as well. Now they've got the pistol.
Got an
Solo Baki, where are we going? Garage?
Interested to see what he's going to get up to with that.
I think Frost spamming comps is an issue. It's not why they lost last week. They lost last week because they don't know how to play Summit.
Oh.
It wasn't a comp issue, it's just a theory issue.
Kaide taking advantage of it.
A lack of practice issue maybe as well, I'm not sure which.
No real success for VARREL. They take a bit of space, and this will be where Zexy looks to activate. Kaide has that one on lock. Nice sharp shot in from Klaus. Overall though, DFM will be pretty happy with how this is proceeding so far, and May setting up for an aggressive fight if he wants to. Ends up actually eating a bullet to the head. Much of a muchness. 69, see if he can get a little bit more damage out here. Has an upgrade now. Headshot would be nice. There it is.
Oh no.
Mate, chill. You can win. Oh my god. Ah, bruh.
Akame says no. 2-0. DFM do convert, but it is a pretty costly conversion.
Yeah.
At like, what, 40 seconds?
At least they'll be able to pick the rifles back up, but maybe a little bit more tentative on the bonus. Well, May could buy up, maybe Kaide as well. However, either way, I kind of like what I'm seeing from DFM. On their defense, they get a bit more proactive, especially on a map
Be
like
happy with the damage. I mean, look at that. It's not great.
Information.
May saves enough for an up.
They can hold around the smokes off of that, but yeah, like what we witnessed, it's gonna be working out the back foot on this round. But yeah, it's
whoa.
Ooh.
They're next to each other.
Hold on a minute, Zexy's already crept past.
Wait, he did check, right? Yeah. Did he 180 it? But like it went so fast, but the minimap got it. And then he was like, wait.
Fight down the bottom of C-Long as well, going to go the way of VARREL, and this round kind of just falling apart a little bit for DFM. You can get the sense as to why they're playing this way. They don't have the weaponry. They want to try to force the issue a little bit, cause a little bit of chaos. But VARREL are too good to fall into that trap. So they take the C
Got the
side.
Phoenix plant, got the Phoenix ult for the next big buy round.
In map 3.
I mean, next round is just
nice and
massive.
Oh yeah, the VARREL thrive in these situations too. If they know you're going to be peeking out somewhere, they can go
Red
for the fight.
Jack,
They
color me.
will.
Dude, 37
Klaus.
months. Appreciate the tier 1, man. It's a long, long time,
They're
bro. Thank you for that.
passing each other.
Everything's gone the way of VARREL in this round.
Mad, mate. Thank you.
Sometimes that's just how it is.
And they can work off of this too. I mean, LP run it back for the next round. I know there are going to be some nerfs coming in pretty soon for the Phoenix ult, but right now, still pretty clean. And at the same time, I mean, it's just something that DFM is going to have to consider as well. They have to watch out for, because they do want to get proactive. They can't do it too carelessly. And at the same time, I just kind of need to point out, as much as I
What are
love
the
Matt as
Phoenix
my
nerfs?
build,
Just
I
7
believe
on the ult.
Kaide has
Nothing
not
crazy.
been able to get the better of his
Nothing crazy, but it helps.
1v1 opponents in some of these duels. I mean, for this one, yeah. But Ascent was one of those too where he would constantly fall to Zexy. And if you're playing against Foxy9 now, that's maybe, some might say, an even bigger hurdle. So, Oli Spaghetti, we're just going to keep going. Op brought out by May.
See if we can channel a little bit of what Zexy was doing in that last
They
map.
should know this op's
DFM.
out, though.
Gonna see VARREL headed in the direction of A, but we'll see how May goes as we
boy,
listen
walking
into
into
DFM.
that. Lucky.
CT変数値でパラスカッタパラスカッタ
まだフェニエルト残ってるよ。
はい。
フェニエルト
終わった
終わった終わった終わった。入れるよ。あ、もう一回入れる。
これ犬で一回サチ取ら
はいよ。
あで
パ
パラ使ってたよ
俺パラある。ショートも食いとくよ。パラある俺。
左なかったよ
サイトパラ構えるよ。
フラッシュある
はい。鼻くそでくね。
俺めっちゃゆっくり飲んでる。
手前手前。鼻くそでくねこれ。
いやいや鼻くそいける
はい。
Well, Zuna needs this kill. Yatsuka, can you be a miracle worker once again? This time, not able to get past. Zuna for the double, in fact, and VARREL are starting to take control of this round. DFM down to just Cess, who
It's a shame, man. DFM
decided
played
to
it
back
pretty
off and
well.
try to save that operator. VARREL starting to work their way into the map.
Really decisively too. I mean, might as well, right?
I
Expending the
just
run
didn't
it
think he was
back
gonna
to get
swing
the
him.
sight, but then having the sensibility to still mark the flank, especially because that trip was broken. But I'm scratching my head, like, the position seemed okay. Sure, with the op loss, the stun and everything, but where is the follow-up?
Yeah,
Why
I
was
mean,
Kaide
where
that far off away?
once
Maybe
they
he was
clear
trying to
over
mark
towards
LP,
long
but
and no one's facing,
surely you would
he's
have
just
wanted
got to go
double
help
up
his
against
teammate.
a singular opponent instead. So 1v1's not there for DFM. Working out incredibly
big
well for
mess
VARREL
up.
too, even though Foxy9 did kind of lose his head, peeking over in towards defender spawn. 2-2, and they keep going. DFM onto the half buy. See how much value exactly this op's going to bring.
Foxy9 getting a little bit of info there. A nice and easy kill onto Yatsuka. He's going to pop the neural theft here as well to inform the attack here from VARREL. They see there's nobody on the C site, and so they just go waltzing all the way up long. Take the site nice and easy. And that plan is going to be given
Nice
over
from
to LP
Foxy9.
to
No
try and build that run back
overextends.
up,
Didn't
which
want to
was
go
burnt in
into
the previous
garage.
round.
Take some kind of 1v1 and give him a gun.
It's a good setup here for VARREL. I don't know if DFM are going to enjoy trying to retake
That discipline
this,
is
particularly
lovely
with Kaide going
right
down
there.
like that. I mean, how do you break this crossfire? There's just no util to get you back into this round.
That's why he's the goat.
Being just
It
forced to
is.
save
It's
out of
nice,
DFM.
man. I like when I see that.
They have to die though. I mean, at least a
Like
comment
that's a guy who wants to win right there.
So hoping for some exits, if not to die to the spike. But you can also kind of already tell what VARREL's post-plant protocols would be. And it makes you then question, how DFM might take a crack at that puzzle. Do you need perhaps a player to go all the way towards the back of C-Long instead of setting up more presence
Take
around
the death.
Garage? Akame at least does.
2 away from
a bit of
Phoenix. So,
damage there, but
man, it must be so fun to
consequential
play
until he
Phoenix, bro.
actually
And these
does get his
teams,
Seekers.
the amount of
Either
times
way,
you
though,
just
I
get
mean,
to
this is
hunt,
perfect, right? Like
and
you
you're
said,
like, it's okay if
just
you
having
die
one
is so
player,
good.
Especially when they have the spike down on C. Off angle towards the pack of Plat. You have the Phoenix ready for a flash in case of contact or fast floods out from spawn. other players in other positions as well, maybe one towards the back of C long too, and it's just like multiple layers working out
Ask
incredibly
Francis
well
about
for VARREL
Phoenix, bro.
if
I would
they actually
love
get
to
on the
ask
site.
Francis about
At the same
Phoenix,
time, then
to be honest with you.
DFM are still holding on to this op, and it's
I have
just
a lot
not
of
finding too
questions.
much value yet. Now VARREL are picking up pace over onto A site.
Yep.
It's notoriously difficult to retake here.
How do you feel about Jet on Haven?
Well, it's not actually going to be the site take from VARREL.
You
Just
gotta-
going to set Klaus up forward on short.
I mean,
and
I think with certain
Some
individuals,
VARREL.
it's fine. If I have May on my team, I get it.
put a bit of work in on B. Smoke on the left side.
I
Blake
wouldn't-
Ball on
I wouldn't
the right
want to.
side,
Nope.
and LP just kind of
Whoop.
goes waltzing
Oops.
into his death. Yatsika, another one as well. This round is
I wonder in the
VARREL.
ante if
Why?
DFM
Caution
had
to the
never
wind.
played anyone in
just
front
a
of
bad
B.
read, I would guess.
Because they had some kind of read that there was
Klaus is gonna
nothing
try and
here.
see if he can put in some work
Turns
over
out
on
there was
the
quite a
A
lot
side,
here.
But Kaide's awaiting for him. So yeah, bit of a strange round for VARREL.
Why?
I mean, they must have had a
We
hard
TK9
read.
intervention
then
on the
DFM
next
changed it up.
round? Oh my god. One wall's not enough to set foot into B site. LP, come on. Well, it's a free one for DFM either way, and FOCUSME still gonna give it a go.
But it's pretty winnable.
Hunter's free post plant.
Yeah, I mean, not impossible, but you're going to need FOCUSME to
FOCUSME,
step up. And he doesn't do
chill.
it this time. If he would have found a couple of kills there, maybe I thought Zuna could get it done. But here, this is a bit of a task and walks right into the op of May. So
After
as
the
we
cypher
expected, that will be a third
And he
for
didn't even like
DFM.
properly bait the cypher ult, but fine.
VARREL might have some explaining to do, but they do have money to buy back in. So they can brush that off and say, well, it was a bit of a mishap, but we'll just run it back and see how things go.
Like, it's not even too much in terms of conditioning, but either way, whatever. At least now, perhaps DFM is going to have to try out different positions.
Yeah,
but
that's
the
a bad
op
read, man.
Still going to be able to lock off so many positions.
Whoa,
But in the round, at least you can tell
nice shot.
no real Cypher presence over on towards B site initially. And perhaps VARREL can use that to kind of formulate something for the next round. A complete head scratcher. But either way now, DFM very aggressively taking space down C. Immediately locks off a line. Kaide has honestly been bullied several times in this spot now, so he's playing incredibly safe. Meanwhile, the rest of
Dude,
the team
everyone's
just
money's really good.
dipping their toes over onto A. May's there, though.
Ball up halfway down long to just try and get a little bit more space.
All up.
over the
Dude, they're
top of
pretty
it.
on top of the op being
Explode
here.
isn't really there though for VARREL. They're happy with just the space that they've got. Meanwhile, by the way, FOCUSME into Garage has taken
Yeah, they definitely have
quite a lot of
reads.
territory.
And I like the
This
fact
could really get
that
interesting
whatever
now
read
that
they
we
had
know where
last round,
FOCUSME goes and
the
what
fact
he
that it
decides
was
to do.
awful, I like that they're still
Still
going
hold
with some of their
position,
reads.
Team to overwhelm Yatsuka.
Yatsika surely can't
He
get
did
away
good
with
to
much
get
this
one.
time. He does actually do
He
a
did so
lot
much
of
damage, yeah.
But FOCUSME should have that rotation on lock.
Got a trip for spawn,
So
got
VARREL
a cage for spawn.
successful in this round so far. Seekers will be dealt with. Plant will go down.
The Phoenix ult with the
That is
plant.
break the trip, but this is not looking fun for DFM once again. Flash around the corner for
Hey,
LP.
what a good jump,
Lands
man.
perfectly. It was a wayward spray, but Kame could see absolutely nothing, and so run it back does get one. And Kaide decides to save.
Instantly, just needing
Very
to hold on
nice.
to this op still for dear life, but fantastic round put together by VARREL. As soon as they heard
Yeah, they
the
got good
op
reads.
warning
Well,
shot fired off
last round
over
was not a
by
good
A,
read.
immediately
have
get that
reads,
pivot over,
let's
and
just say
FOCUSME
that.
having that
And
much
then
space.
FOCUSME
Feels as
just
though
took so
DFM
much space here.
leave some gaps
Sure, it
open
backfired the
around
round
the map,
before,
and
but this one, he got so much space.
VARREL have indeed identified it. Suna.
They're unaware about the gaps.
Seen him. No.
Must be a lot of gaps, though.
Gives up the one tap. Kaide
Guy's giving it.
is happy with it.
Suppose you would be. 4-3 though. VARREL have 4 of the last 5 rounds as well. I think that's the more important point here. You know, the scoreline looks close, but if you take away the pistol and the conversion there for DFM, this is not really looking like much of a half so far. Need to be seeing some gun rounds come out pretty soon. Otherwise, VARREL are going to start to spring out ahead.
Yes, they always do have that option. All right, there we go. Now you see the trips set up over on towards Garage, because that was the gap. May holding up by Sewer A
Oops,
short
Come
instead.
in together.
Doesn't see anything though, so as DFM, you would think your opponent's probably a little bit closer out towards the C portion of the map.
Want to get tagged? It's a server.
Over by lobby as well, and they have to be ready.
Zexy not having
No
a
server.
fun time trying to work into the C side. There's a lot of util to get past in the end.
Why would you not servo if we're sending this when we're doing a drone from the beginning?
This time DFM will hold strong.
Oh, look at FOCUSME.
Oh, hasn't split the gap
Right,
this time, although
dinked
does
him.
a lot of damage to Akame. So maybe still some kind of advantage gained off of that lurk. Oh, and we'll get him as well, waiting so patiently. So back onto the 4-on-4, Kaide's position. Locked in on by Klaus, and once again the C side is under pressure. Cess will get a smoke down. Back in that site though, has to give away his position with
What a
that
jump
shot.
that is.
And there
Oh
is
my god,
the
everyone's
entries
just
again
impossible
for
to
VARREL.
hit.
They are just bullying this C site time and time again.
Yo, C site, give me your lunch money. I'm gonna shove you into a locker. No, I'm watching way too many movies.
I liked it.
But that is crazy. Look how LP actually clears the angle too. He jumps and airstrafes a little bit. And the whole team's there for the trade, and that's exactly how
May?
VARREL
I mean, they're
have
just
been,
dodging him though, right?
barreling into multiple sites all across this map. Foxy9's just so quick to put himself into pivot positions where he can cut opponents off by the rotate too, and it just continues to just buy DFM's attention away from the actual hit that's unfolding onto C. Even as Kaide tries to peek back out, he cannot do much. He can't even find a singular frag. And it's another round where we see May off to a save. I kind of almost want to see May get mobile again on a
Yeah, he's
rifle
got
or
a.
something,
But this is the
It
issue
must be getting frustrating,
because
right? If you're
it's
DFM
getting
having to constantly
frustrating.
save these
He's
guns and
having
think,
to
okay, well,
just retake all the time with
we'll
an
get
op,
him in the
which
next
just
round.
isn't really a thing. They're just dodging him.
We'll get
He's
him in
gonna
the next
end up
round.
just doing something
And
dumb
then
to try get.
The next round never really
impact.
comes, and it feels as though the deeper we go into this map, the more comfortable, the more clean this is looking for VARREL.
Like you would imagine here, he's
DFM
either
need an
walking down
adjustment, they
middle or
change up,
he's
they need
going aggro
something.
short.
They need a hero. Again, they need May maybe with that op to get aggressive early on in these rounds, but he just can't. There's a molly at his feet, there's a dart
Okay,
there
now
as
he can
well,
go
and
for it
he's
if he
not
wants.
allowed to progress and fight on the line that he
Just so
wanted.
scared.
He's still going to keep this position because he thinks they might be aggressing back in, but
It is at least some forward space that's getting you some early information.
look at BNC.
Kaido goes out so he can take the angle.
Once again, though, the pressure is over towards C. May missing the shot. It just goes from bad to worse. You've held that up. You've saved that up for 3 rounds in a row, and that's the result.
And because May's down now, they know the A side is weaker. VARREL are looking to pounce.
Kame needs to be the difference maker and is sharp as ever. So that does send a bit of a mental note to VARREL that maybe the A side isn't going to be quite so easy to overwhelm.
Oh, Yatsuka. Okay. Sending his own lurk. He's behind Foxy9.
No.
Traded worst case scenario.
Bodyguards
Doesn't
there.
even get Foxy9, so Yatsuka unlucky. Smoke's gone down in garage. Kaide and Cess, they just try to make a risky play through it, and it kind of works 1 for 1. It's really not what they needed, but they at least have some space paranoia there to try and slow the plant down, but Akame spotted out by LP. And Cess again.
Saving again every single round, man.
Akame walked through the smoke dry, though.
I mean, you're out of options at this point for DFM.
Wrong
Nothing's
attack side of
working.
map.
You're
It's
just
an
trying to
attack
take
side
a
of map.
risk and
At the same
hope for
time,
the best.
DFM,
Exactly.
VARREL seem to be
they
a
can't
little bit too switched on
really
at the
see
moment.
spam unless they're
Stop
stolen some
giving
of his
up
other
again.
stuff.
It's diminishing returns.
So the comp's like a little limited.
maybe
It's not
May
as strong on attack.
Well,
Like
maybe
I think
something
like when
happened
you
with
can't
it
see
in the
pop with a
next round,
comp, you
but
lose so much.
Has been pretty rough going for DFM.
Some people just perma sees.
And that is
C-pop.
also assuming it ends up getting saved. This shot will connect, so
All right.
looks good.
Just to try to hold on to it, but otherwise, VARREL again just masterfully picking apart this map.
Big spam.
They've had so many options to try and feign bits of presence. Over by A lobby, off gets saved, thankfully. But this time also leaving players on certain lurk positions. Yatsuka tries to be the hero, gets shut down. Akame only able to come in with 1 bit of individual effort, but otherwise down to the 2v3 still a little bit too much to do.
Timeout.
And as DFM, it feels like every time you see your opponents, you know, create a bit of presence onto a singular spot, you rotate over,
could
but then the hit actually
understand
goes off elsewhere. And
him
you're just
throwing
in
the
this
op to
constant
someone else,
game of
doing
catch
knives
up.
and just doing
It's
some
not
aggro
good.
strat.
It doesn't work.
Like a
The
full
next
person
round
push.
even, they're going to be broke, Jordan. I fear for this
A full
team because
person
it actually
push
looks
over
like they might go
towards
down
A.
0-3. That's
You could
shout out to Misa or
force them
Japanese
into the
counterpart.
op.
I think she was either hosting or
Go-
the
I don't know how
translator back
Kaide
in
is with
Japan
an op
last
here,
year
man.
when we were in Tokyo.
Get him to op over towards C,
But,
full person
I don't know how she's
aggro
feeling watching
over towards
DFM
A. If they go
perform
fast,
like
this guy
this.
could buy
I
a
mean, in
judge,
a
could
roundabout
all
way,
over towards
VARREL is
C
a
in
Japanese
reaction.
org, right? So, you know, it's kind of a win either
Just
way.
buy a bandit maybe.
But
I
DFM
don't know.
were the protagonist.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
They got to try something different.
Yeah, look, it's tough going at the moment for DFM. They, again, saved that op, and let's see what May can do. It's been tossed on over. You are basically a hero op. You have to be the guy in this round.
He's got
They
blades
don't
too.
change
Looks to be
too
maybe
much in terms
an
of their
aggressive
setup,
fight
other
outside
than
of
the fact
garage,
that we're going to see a
potentially
garage
for
peak.
both Yasuka and May. Put those two duelists together, they're going to swing.
4 here watching him.
See how it goes. May through the
Damn.
cage. Finally, something
Uh-oh.
that goes right,
No!
and then it
Gotta
goes
hit that
wrong.
no-scope.
Zexy for the double, knew what the mission was, and then gets the entry onto Cess as well. I mean, credit for the effort for DFM, but it's just nothing's going right today, unfortunately.
They used up all their magic on Lotus.
Yeah, it seems so.
Oh yeah, so clean. Perfect relay bolt straight into the slide. Hit by
Here we
Paradigm,
go again.
doesn't
Can we
matter.
save the op?
One enemy remaining.
Heads
Maybe.
up duel by Akame, but what are you gonna do? Oh, he picks up the op. He picks up the op.
Yeah, of course. What else?
It's
would you do?
cursed.
Yeah, at
It's
this
like
point it
Monkey's
actually
Paw.
is.
We will get to have an op every round, but it literally
But it comes
basically
at a
does
cost.
nothing.
Yeah. Well, it got one kill through the cage. Well,
Yeah, and how did that end up?
Thanks for reminding me.
You know, this is not the Zexy op from
Uh-oh.
the last map, where
Well, he
every
ain't
single
saving it this
opening
time.
pick kind of resulted in a round win.
Oh!
And finally, it's gone. Finally, the op is done. Zexy gets the ace as well to finish that round off, just to add the cherry on top.
What
for
does
Val.
May buy? Insta
But
op.
May immediately
Okay.
buys the op again. But at least it's a different one.
Okay, okay.
Maybe this one's not cursed.
Oh, no kidding, Jordan. Well, let's take a look at how this is done.
Big stun, man. Had to hit the no
Got
scope.
the Hunter's free for support too.
One enemy remaining.
And that's just how many layers VARREL has in some of these rounds on top of DFM. DFM have been just trying to catch up to it. Upline held once more, but another bit of utility to feign presence. Akame tries to clear it out, but it's just not enough. You're still not sure if someone might have gone into that little corner on Cubby. And that smoke doesn't
will
do
say,
you any favors either.
Like, VARREL are doing a
Meanwhile, VARREL are
very
just fishing
good job.
around, hoping that someone could
Like,
peek
if
out
you feel like
around B
DFM
or
struggled against the op
Mirage
last
even,
map,
but- Oh no.
like,
DFM,
VARREL doing
they're
an
worried.
insane job of making sure that May never actually
Kaide's
gets
starting
an
to rotate
angle.
over, and once more, B and
Like,
C
even
are
the kill
left
that he had
weakened
here, they're still
because of
caging
this.
themselves off in
Ironically,
case
this
it
feels like probably the best
happens.
start to a round in a little while.
Like, it is
for
impressive.
DFM.
Like,
They
look
were
at
really
him. He
casualties.
rarely
It's not
gets an
saying much, but,
opportunity.
you know, they've got the 5 alive, and they've got a bit of space here for May as well.
Okay, 40 seconds. I feel like DFM, I mean, VARREL are just gonna,
Hit C again?
yeah,
It's
group
nuts.
up.
To see or not to see? C is the
They
question.
do have reads, man. They really have
Now with C,
downloaded
another
it.
hit towards
It
the
was,
C
it was
side
a bad,
here as
bad
VARREL,
B read,
okay,
but other
to
than that,
lose
everything else has
Zexy,
been
Yasuka,
solid.
with the help of the trip there, able to open it up. Still going to be a plant in.
I'm out of here.
Carriage control somewhat lost, although Foxy9 aware that the drop has come through there from Yatsuka. Is going to stick around for the fight. He's somewhat got some backup. Trade on through from Klaus in the end will be enough for the 1-for-1.
his
That's
timing was
scary for
nearly
LP.
really good.
Zuna was trying to
it's so
swing and
strong.
help
That's
out
what
as
they
well,
wanted
but
to do on
shots
that
just not
Lotus
connecting enough
earlier.
here for
Wait,
VARREL.
how's
They
my
need to
guy
turn it on,
popping
and they
everyone?
do. LP gets a flash out as well. That'll slow things down a little bit. Run out of
unlucky.
bullets and run out of
Bit of
chances.
compo-
and
bit of
finally,
composure
DFM
there, maybe.
have a successful round. A 4th in the half.
He got all the bullets
They
off,
could
man.
get
He
to
got
a
all the
5th.
bullets off.
Maybe there's a conversation to be had.
You know what? The off got the last kill in the round too.
Bang.
Okay.
So on.
Really close effort by LP. Incredible. But this time
Kill
around,
trips. Kill trips are back.
setups actually worked out in favor for DFM.
Maybe they never died.
Coming out's got in position, kill trips as well. Seaside perhaps not quite the option that they want to work off of any longer, but it's just a layer of flashes as well. I mean, DFM didn't really spend too much in the early portions of the round. Not even a relay bolt. Oh god. Okay, may opt
Go
B.
fast on
VARREL
this.
just
Kind of picked the
completely
right
avoided.
site.
Straight
Got a
on
Phoenix
into A.
on.
And if you're DFM, you're still thinking like, well, we've seen them feign presence towards this site in multiple rounds now. Are they actually hitting it or not? Trailblazer spots out one player.
Kame does a good job of clearing out short as much as possible, but immediately sort of retaken by Foxy9, who's just happy to sit on this
3B
line for
hold.
the moment. A little bit of a fake in towards B. You've got to run it back from LP. He's trying to
Dude,
find
look at
an
that
entry
rotate.
somewhere. There's
Look
just
at that rotate.
Retail
Pulled him
getting
off of
dumped in
A.
his
They got
face,
a
but
small
has pulled
window.
a big rotate in the
Oh my god,
direction
they
of
might
B.
have
This
owned
is
them.
when VARREL ideally should be hitting A. They might be half a second too slow, but still, entries will be enough, and that is what they're getting so far. Made down as well, and yes,
Nice
VARREL
shots,
got
bro.
there in
Did this
time.
B fake work
3 on
so
2.
well.
Says from
Omenal
long,
into the corner.
might have something to say about it. Found that 2K.
Big 1v1.
LP's got the spike, and he's actually just got a chance to plant on A, which is a bold move. Instead of running over to B, running over to C, he is happy to take the fight to Cess, it would seem. Repositioning, knows he has to come from long, at least on this timing. Elsewise short, that's also covered. And so LP
In
just
the middle.
needs to hit this shot,
The great
which he
off angle.
will.
Just
VARREL
melted
goes
in the
to
chair.
8. DFM
God, they
minor
owned
success in
them,
this
man.
first half, but you'd have to say this is VARREL's
I
map
really
to
do like
lose.
the fact that
Feels like it for sure.
they were so confident in their
Doesn't
ante,
seem
even though they had one
like
round
that's
that
gonna
essentially
be
lost because
happening either. I mean, just so
even though they had
clean
one
with
round
how
that they lost
multiple
because of it, they
these
still like
fights and trades
kept
go
strong.
through, as you called it, all the fakes, every single bit of conditioning from the previous rounds, working on
Impressive,
the
man. Some nice shots from Suna.
medium to slow pace that has been unfolding all throughout the map. And as you go then over onto the second half, like VARREL are feeling confident. These guys, players like Foxy9, will be emboldened to, you know, play more sneaky positions. Klaus is the first half MVP.
Yeah, I mean, he's been
Chat,
quietly putting
Sliggy.store.
together a pretty good
If you want to
series.
check
He
it out, we've got new
completed play that
joggers
opening
now,
map.
different colors.
There's
If it
a
loads,
lot of
there we go.
good reasons why you'd
Hats,
want to have him in
t-shirts,
the lineup
mugs.
permanently.
Yampy mouse
That's
mat.
dramatic.
Oh dear.
God knows what his win percentage is.
fans are
It's
rioting.
still over 80%, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
80% win rate mouse mat.
But yeah,
Oh, I need to speak
how
to
else
Yampy
would you
actually.
feel? We'll
Big
see
Gita
what
store if you
the
wanna check it out.
attacking side works out for the team, but otherwise, all
Just
eyes
saying
on VARREL
things.
still.
It's above 80%. I lowballed it.
as
It
they
might be
ride
9.
This wave, ride this momentum, possibly over into a 3-0 result.
I
at
don't
the
think
end
it
of
is.
Groups from
I think it
this
is
match.
80. In the EMEA.
Well,
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say Masters only.
Said the same thing. In the
That's
second
like
half of
what?
Ascent, it didn't obviously
That's
go
around a
their way.
60%.
See what they can do in the second half of Haven as they roll out on this attack, already having been spotted out by Zuna.
They have to watch out for trips, DFM.
Indeed. Zuna not going to have any trips to help him out here on short, and he also doesn't have any teammates, so needs to get this done himself, having now been spotted out as well. Relay
God,
Bolt
what
will
a
connect.
perfect stun on
Easy
that.
for Yatsika on the entry.
Everyone
Trips coming
going
into
from
play
spawn
now,
on
but
this one?
A little bit too little too late. 4-on-3
Well,
retake
let's
on
see what
the
the
A
Omen
side
Flash
seems
is
like
like,
a
but
pretty
normally you
good
meant to
prospect.
Omen
No one
Flash
in
recon.
position to capitalize off of it, unfortunately. Still, at least there are
The only way it
flashes
kind of works
available
is if
for VARREL to gain some
the
space.
Neon sends it
4-5,
with
I
a
should say,
Sheriff
of
and a
course, as
slide.
DFM have yet to lose a player. Smoke's going to go down, perfectly timed.
Oh,
And
there's the
Sexy
Sheriff and the
goes sliding
slide.
straight into the crosshair of May. The refrags are not there. Akame with 3K once
Very, very
again.
nice on this.
DFM, keep it interesting.
That's pretty neat.
Interesting smoke from them.
Progression
This is the
smoke,
attack smoke.
and DFM set up their own
Normally
smokes,
like
they
a
play
leak out
inside of
smoke,
it,
but
so
they get
that
in it
completely
because they don't want
nullifies
them
whatever
to.
flash you might try to send
They don't want
through,
to do the flash,
even as
maybe.
Zexy tries to create a bit
They
of
can
space
flash
as
and
well.
slide.
I mean, even with the Omen Paranoia, that's just nearsighted. So still clean enough. This is now both pistols for DFM.
Yeah, double
They
pistol
have
in
to
this
at
map.
least put up a bit
You're
of
meant
a
to be
fight on
winning
their
it.
attacking side.
Sexy once again going to invest a little bit.
Okay.
Orb's going to be collected by LP as well.
Jumped
so it's
the
not
last
as if
shot.
VARREL are getting nothing out of this round, and a cheeky setup again on short. We've seen that kind of setup work before. If DFM were to make the wrong choice to go in that direction.
Foxy9 Bandit in garage.
Might be hearing a few steps there.
I must wait a moment.
DFM playing safe as well, though, so
He gets over
could
to sight.
Oh,
Skydog
not.
surely.
Well, it's all on the shoulders
Skydog
of Foxy9
surely.
here, and that is
Guys use a
not a
Skydog.
favourable duel to be taking.
the
Swung
hell?
by multiple. DFM
It's so risky.
to see will get themselves a nice easy plant, and more than likely a nice easy round here as well.
Yeah, that's okay.
Business as usual in the second half.
It was really risky.
Not seeing too much in terms of retakes from VARREL just yet.
Cover going out.
And again, they are working off of double duelists, so still a bit painful for now as they get held off around the choke point again. Some inconsequential kills. We'll see if Zunar or Klaus can fish up a bit more and get more points towards their ultimates, which could be neat, but none for Zuna. And Klaus eventually pull around by Garage.
Not the cleanest thing
Oh, they
ever,
wanted the
but
knife.
so good.
Not going to get it this time, but does get the 6th round there for DFM, which is big news because this game is a bit of a contest once again. Could have been blown out to something like a 10-4. We'd be saying, well, this is pretty over. But leaning a little bit more in the direction of what we saw on map 1. DFM can get it together on this defense, then it's still going to be a winnable series for them.
He has 7 points.
Wasn't the knife that he wanted, it was the ult that he wanted, I guess.
7 points. Uh-oh.
It's good damage.
We start off with LP onto the Odin. Big spam, Mei low HP, or at least medium. Akame should be able to heal him up though, but close enough. They're going to leave him on an insert. What's the play here? DFM maybe trying to poke a little bit, bait some kind of a reaction out over on A. Mei peeks off of it.
And they got no idea he's left side.
VARREL playing it safe as well though. Early presence, but not much else across the map, so they're happy to sit still on A.
Patience is a virtue.
Break the cam.
say,
Dog goes over towards
that's what we're
garage.
gonna
Nothing
need in
broke the
this
trip
round.
though, so
Klaus was spotted out there by
Oh my God.
Dog.
the invincible
Running
trip.
around. I mean, yeah, they could just actually group back up and take a gamble against Klaus, but
This is a nice call for DFM.
This is gonna
I
start
wonder
to
how
become
much
a
of this is a
bit of an
Kame going,
awkwardly timed round
guys,
if things
this is
don't
the
go
most
well
obvious
here.
fake C
DFM.
I think I've ever seen.
okay.
They have an open
I
C
dogged
side.
all of
Klaus
this,
happy to play
and
for the
then no
retake.
one followed up and broke the trip. Let's go back.
Yeah, look at how healthy all the VARREL players are. As
I want to
opposed
say this is a Kame.
DFM, who are
Surely.
spending bits of
It's a good
utility
call.
just to
It's a
break
really good
inside
call.
Too.
Yeah, and it's actually a retake out in front of that plan. It does eventually go down, but VARREL already swarming onto the site, and so DFM don't have time to really calibrate themselves in the post plan at all before it even starts.
What?
It's an easy one for VARREL.
How did
Granted,
they get no
bonus
one?
round there for DFM, but
I mean,
VARREL looking pretty good.
it's a nice fast flood,
much
isn't it?
more
And the
of
people
a
here, but have they
Solid
got no
retake.
kills on that?
Just trying to work the map, reading, what DFM tried to set up. Because they only saw
My guy got a double.
a Cypher
Fair
or
play.
maybe some Sky utility and towards the C site, it's not enough. It's
It was nice though. Foxy9
not
again
where
is
the hit's
like
most likely
he's
to
so good
go.
at
But as
C.
soon as they spot out
Leaves
Mei
over
trying
towards
to
here, has his
cross,
cage.
They're just so quick
They
to
join
rotate
up.
on over.
Gotta be
VARREL
careful with
is
the drawing
so
here.
prepared for
We gotta
all of
join
these
up the
potential
smoke.
hits that DFM are trying to send in, but
Or the
you
cage,
see
at least with the
potential
wall.
rush breaks that cycle.
Everyone's
And
here.
have a listen in onto VARREL and see what they can put together.
게이지. 쪽 카메라 보는 괜찮아?
지하나 빠지는 발.
빠지는 말이야?
그래서 빠지는 발 같긴 해. 일로 이렇게 빠졌어 방금.
오케이.
펀드. 걔 빠진다. 네온도? 네온 미든가 저거?
Just
삐
not
스모크 하나
really
쳐줄게.
seeing
나 이러고
anything.
이제 스모크 안 돼. 쇼캠 점.
Very careful approach from
Camera-
DFM and just
Camera over towards
communicating
A,
all
but
the
they
little
saw the
bits
Cypher
and
here.
pieces that
He
they see,
saves
but
his
that's
trip.
really not
They
too
go
much to
break
work
the
off
trip.
of,
He saves his trip. He puts
which
the trip down and they
means
leave fully.
Suna alone onto A.
Now he's going to go hop
Well,
A.
he's gonna find some contact.
Dude, the
off
saving of the
front.
trip here is
Hopefully
nice.
Should be enough. No,
Doesn't see anything.
DFM hides away.
Yeah, you've.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's actually baited Zuna to start walking his way
Oh.
down long. I was going to say it's
Let's
starting
see
to
it,
get reinforced by
Foxy9.
Foxy9. You'd still have 2 players here, but not the case anymore. That's a
Oh,
double kill. How's he
mate,
got that?
that was sick.
Foxy9. No, this guy's insane.
He did
Oh,
so
he
good,
could have
bro.
got 4-2. Still, DFM fighting their way
Boys,
into
you got to
the
close
site.
it out after he's done that. I'm sorry.
Has gone hunting there as well. It's all over the place. Zexy up into heaven nice and quickly. Could catch Cess on the exit here if he decides to, but Kaine was
Boys.
watching for it. And Zexy went a little bit too soon, so now it's all on the shoulders of Klaus. He'll be aware that there is one player underneath heaven, but he's got no idea where Klaus is. Now the info given, but the
Oh
shot is
my
connected,
god, I'd be
and despite
furious.
some heroics
6
from
HP,
Foxy9,
24
VARREL will
HP.
not get through that round.
Might have had the stats,
I'd be
but
furious.
not quite the dog in him. Klaus not quite able to clutch it out, despite
Look at
recognizing
this.
Positions. Foxy9,
What is
though,
that?
My word. But it all comes down at the hands to Kaine, who is just like hiding right underneath.
Oh, what is
inside of
my
Hell.
boy doing with
How
an
does
Odin
Zexy not
there?
Anticipate or clear that out. I mean,
Why?
that there are more players positioned commonly towards Graffiti instead, but
Yeah.
does bite him in the back, and now you go with another buy.
I think he just felt he had a timing there that he could try and catch Cess. Maybe would have been better off waiting for Klaus, but it's easy to say that in hindsight. Now Klaus will have a bit of work to do over towards B, and it's a full hit from DFM as they go charging in. They toss all that util up just
TV
to
back a
cause
sec.
a bit of chaos. Cess gets Foxy9, and there's nowhere for Klaus
Oh my
to
god, it's
hide.
all falling apart. Super
DFM
doable.
Coming back in the second
Yeah,
half.
no, they got so much belief. They got a save,
I
and
don't
they had
disagree.
Phoenix ult, and they
This
didn't
is
get a chance to
actually-
use Phoenix ult.
Like the best opportune moment for DFM.
I mean, they're gonna
to come in
timeout.
with a strat like this as well. I mean, a set play like this actually. And so many of their rounds, even on defense, DFM starts off a little bit more slow. They want to leave themselves options to mid-round with. But it's a swing round now. VARREL are going to either be broke or, you know, if they take the round, you know, flush with cash. But otherwise, DFM just suddenly pick up the pace, and once in a blue
What's your
moon,
prediction
it's a
for the
quick
next
rush
game?
to B. VARREL
Full
just
sense
don't
should be
expect
fine,
that
man.
at all.
If
The
they lose
first
to
time
Zeta,
in this
everything's on
half,
fire.
DFM has come in with their own set
I'll
play
be honest.
rush, and instantly 2 players down, you're forced to save. VARREL are going to be, I guess, going into the next round of the half buy, and it's the perfect chance for DFM to tie up the score.
It feels like they're going to do it as well, doesn't it? DFM are on the warpath.
Truthfully though, not, oh yes, hydration break. Not impossible for VARREL to come back in off of
Timeout.
their own weapons as well.
Much
I mean,
needed
3 weapons
timeout.
secured over for the next
Could have been
round. They
tempted
have
to
some
call it
big
after the A
ultimates. LP
retake.
onto the,
Definitely got to
run
call
it
it
back
after
is
this.
always going to be huge.
VARREL going to recognize that
They're
the
not
clock
even
is
giving them-
ticking if things are
They're not even giving
maintained
themselves like a
the
chance to
current
use some of these ults as well.
trajectory. VARREL is going to end up
They're just
losing this
rushing
map,
it.
actually, even despite the fact that they're up 9-8, 5 rounds into the half. We've only seen 1 for VARREL, and it was the anti-bonus. So you'd think that that is, you know, a bit more of a straightforward round for VARREL to win than your standard gun rounds. It got them thinking, got them a bit concerned. Foxy9 again has kind of been the standout, and he's got a big job to do on a map like Haven. You often see that Cypher having to really be a pivotal piece of the puzzle, but if it's not backfilled by the rest of the team,
Yeah.
maybe there's not going to be enough there for VARREL.
And I kind of want to see a little bit more from Zexy. LP is still decent so far, but again, at least in some of these early portions of the rounds, losing to bits of pressure or not quite getting the read against
What's the
DFM as well.
longest
I mean,
stream
same could be
streak?
said for DFM. in
Spruce
their
has
defensive
nearly
side.
700.
That's always going to be the tricky thing about playing on Haven. Oh, DFM off of the timeout. They're rushing into C.
Yeah, Foxy9 can't see anything. That flash did connect, so has to pop the
Zexy.
cage and back it up. Zexy's there as well, like you say. There's numbers here for VARREL, but they're not winning the fight. May with 2 off the Bladestorm.
Mate, 3-person
Gets shot in
hold
the
got
face
no.
through
He's
the
popped
smoke
the
rather
Phoenix
unceremoniously,
ult.
but in the end, LP only able to get one with that run it back, and that is
After
not
a
enough to hold the
timeout,
side
what are we
by any
speaking
stretch
about
of
in the
imagination.
timeout?
DFM beating VARREL with pace, and they are going to go to 9. There is no doubt in my mind.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, they kind of beat VARREL at their own game. Okay, Suna's gonna stay safe enough. But I mean, we all saw that. He had the stun, was in position with the judge, Zexy. There was even a flash coming out from Klaus, but
Why did he all? I've
despite
got
getting
no
stunned and hit
idea.
up, you know, because DFM pulls off, you know,
I got nothing for you.
well, most surprising of rushes, I suppose. Earlier on it was B, this time it was C.
I mean,
Despite being
the
stunned,
C
despite
hold
being
should be getting a little
flashed
more
or
here.
blinded, they were still
They
able to
they play very
move up
bad
together
positions. I
as
think they got
either
caught
a
off by the
trio or
tempo,
having multiple
for
other
sure.
players around the sites. Just being able to
I got
take
nothing
more
for this
body
Phoenix
shots,
ult.
get some hits against VARREL, and they withstand that onslaught. And then they go again, where now, almost for sure, VARREL are kind of broke. And the lead feels as though it has swung over onto the other side.
Yeah, I mean, if not the lead, there's certainly the momentum, that is for sure. DFM playing freely on the attack, confidently.
Force them down to a bucky. DFM, man. They had such a rough defense. May can get anything for his op. VARREL did some cool stuff. And then now we're here, double pistol. And they're, I mean, they're fully in control.
Really only got a sheriff. Foxy 9 over towards C.
With a bucky.
But they've got to make something happen with this push. LP has very progressed over on A main. A long, I should say. Eventually he's going to run into a trip, and I think he's going to have to go soon because this C side is going to be overwhelmed. And best case scenario for Foxy 9 here is maybe he can get himself one. Oh! But you're never really going to get more than that. Zexy trying to come across as well. Now the hat dropped, and you'll be well aware of the positions of VARREL. That lurk coming through from LP a little bit too late to have any kind of impact.
Yeah, like you said.
Zuna's just hoping for a bit
He
of luck
knows
with
he's
this
there.
tap through
Feels
the
like
box.
he knows he's there. 24 bullets though.
Not connecting.
Oh, the smoke comes on perfect time too.
Yeah. This surely is not recoverable for VARREL. They're going to try and give it a crack behind that blaze wall. Zuna and LP do win themselves a duel on the way in. That'll bring it back down to a 1v2. This is so winnable. He needs the headshot though. He's got no idea where Cess is. Checking behind.
No matter what, against the low buy, it's good damage. Still was close.
They have the advantage, and
Can't
they are
believe they
on their
actually
way
managed
to
to
their
win some of
first
those duels
victory
there.
here in stage 2.
3 rounds away from it, and it certainly would allow them to heave a huge sigh of relief. They've gone up against
Busy looking. He thought he went garage to wrap.
Titans already inside of Pacific. Their next opponent's T1, but at least to maybe even just put up some numbers inside of this group stage would make them feel a little bit better going into possibly play-ins or not. But wow, timeout again, TK9.
2 timeouts in about as many rounds for VARREL. Not a great sign. Really feeling the pressure. You're just not getting any semblance of map control, it feels like, for them right now. I mean, this C site has been so exploitable. Maybe you need to start adding a second player over there, but even then we saw sort of Foxy and Zexy over on that side. That last round, they weren't able to hold it. Granted, the weaponry...
This timeout does, though, because there is a big investment into this round. And we have seen them starting to place players.
Dude, B's a little weak right now, and it kind of looks like they want to pop B. I'm feeling like DFM are coming out on top after these timeouts.
Smoke set up, starting to try and push out.
Every single time they just run something fast.
Had a lot of success with these.
I mean, it's nice. They got a plant early, nothing to stop the plant.
They do have the Hunter's Fury. They do have the neural.
Hey, they want to take space.
Be useful tools depending on the circumstances. Foxy 9 might get a chance with the hat, or he might not, as he's immediately taken down by May. Now Hunter's Fury is going to get dumped through, and Zuna does have success.
That was nuts.
It's even a tag onto Kaide as well.
No vision block though, right?
No blaze wall. No fast lane.
Cess should win this.
Kills here, VARREL, as they work their way back into B.
Is he just gonna get run down?
On Cess
oh
to
man.
try and swing to deny that defuse. Can't get it done.
That's a
VARREL
little nuts, man.
Are up to 10.
This overall was incredible. Should we be peeking this when they have no vision block though? I think you gotta let him tap and then start swinging.
Quick rotation, quick pivot back.
I just make it a second here. Oh, it's nice.
And despite May's huge efforts,
what a server ult this was.
Up by that Hunter's Fury. Fantastic work by Suna, but to
That's a
Zexy
shame.
as
It's
well.
like a little bit of an overpeak from May considering it. I don't know if anyone spoke about the fact that
to anticipate someone on the flank as well, not seeing anything else out
what if
towards grass.
they spoke about the
was
fact that
very quick.
I was very worried about that.
they didn't have vision
There was
block.
no-
This was nice from
no
VARREL,
cover
right?
at
I swear there
all.
were
Like I
7
said,
out of
no
8 to get
walls.
the Sova, so they had to go in to get the
They just
orb.
had to hit their shots, and that's
Once they went
exactly what
fast
they
over
did.
towards
VARREL
B, they
staying
got the
alive
orb,
for a
and then that was
moment.
like the big difference
This round,
maker.
though, suddenly feeling pressure against A.
Bit of a sack on short. 2 players there, and one is enough, apparently, as LP gets both Kaide and May, and just at the 11th hour, it might well be
what a
VARREL
recon.
that once again pull ahead. It's been all the way of DFM up to this point in the second half, and then a late-stage spurt from VARREL might be enough to get them over the line once again. Cess has ported up into a heaven position, and Akame down on the ground. They're going to try and make this happen, but like, how do you break this setup? VARREL have got players everywhere.
Mate,
That's
boys,
a whiff. LP
what's going on?
with util in hand. Zuna goes down as well, and now all of a sudden it starts to swing back. 50 seconds might still be a little bit too much to play with in the end, as DFM
Dude, what these
concede
two
the round.
do?
VARREL
Look at the
swinging
perfect
across,
crossfire.
11 to 10. Now have the advantage, and DFM, their money will start to run out soon.
That was nice shots.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that, but oh my goodness. Every single round down to the wire, even Akame just trying to pull off some hero plays to try and bring it back, but ultimately overwhelmed. I almost feel like you need to see, maybe
got
for a
a
potential buy round
Redemption
for Coach
Phoenix
Forrest or
out
Northern
here.
Lights to call in a timeout, keep things competitive for DFM, but
I'm looking at that
this
money.
could be
This
their
is the
final
best go at it for
investment. They're going
DFM.
in for it. Trying to slow down the pace now after suffering that many casualties.
Expecting a
Same time,
C.
though, for
They get the
VARREL to
op
work
here.
in with this
Heavy
sort of,
lean
like,
on
buddy
C.
system. They're
Now
working
got Phoenix here
around
though
some
that
of
can
these
actually
support
stop the
spaces,
plan over
strokes,
towards B as well.
having players close by for quick trades.
All right, trip's going to be cleared out.
Okay, now we know about the numbers,
so
right?
to
Last time they did this
offensive,
with
just
Skydog, no
concedes
one broke
control
this. Now we know for sure
that
people
garage
actually pushing
position.
through. Lose
Jump
garage
forward
control
from
in
May,
reaction.
who's
Drone
gonna
over
have a
towards
little
A.
look
They
forward.
insert one over towards window and then hit
Timing's
B.
awkward here. Foxy9 fell off the line,
Dude,
but
Foxy9's
May
on
cannot
top of it.
capitalize. Sets in through,
Mate,
middle into B.
Foxy9.
Starting to put a bit of pressure back on, but VARREL are answering that very nicely.
Whoa,
Akame,
what
where's
was
that
that?
come from? Out of nowhere. Just the 1-2
What
punch.
is this
Flick of the week
game?
maybe there. Keep your eyes peeled later on. Akame now trying to salvage
Dude,
things, but
Foxy9,
can't
he's
do it
refusing
as
to lose.
Foxy9 goes one better
He's
once
refusing
again.
to lose.
And VARREL are up to 12.
What's the money look like? I need to. Oh my gosh.
Dude, he's so on top of that.
Okay,
But he's so on top of that
that's
because of
overtime,
like
but
the
it's not
Skydog
the
stuff that we've been
full kit.
talking about.
We get Akame pop of the 2K.
As soon as that trip gets interbroken with the
But what
Sky,
about
like
Foxy
still
Pop?
being in Skydog mode, they know for sure.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
we didn't get it on the POV, but I could just tell.
Fast.
I could tell that was nasty.
Certainly was instant. But look at Foxy9 too, like the trades, everything. As soon as LP pops in with the run it back, it's just so quick, and how he's able to use that for a quick trade, takes down his
Oh,
opponents.
Look at that second half. This is not how that was supposed to go. DFM were winning. They thought they were going to close it out easy, and then VARREL said, no, bro. We're going to take 3 in a row, maybe 4. Game over at that point.
That's the value of a coach right there.
DFM have been holding this timeout for such a long time. They thought they might get it done without needing it. And now, is it too little too late? You've got to get through these 2 rounds. VARREL have got money to buy next round, whether they win or, well, if they win, the game's over. Whether they lose or not, will essentially, quote-unquote, secure play-ins. I'm not sure that's what you'd want to secure
Secure
per se, but it means that they
play-ins.
cannot make it into the top stages quite so easily. They'll have to go through the play-ins.
Yeah, precisely.
22 and 15 here from Foxy9 has once again been another inspired performance from him. She's been such a fantastic pickup. Probably, I think you could argue, the roster move of the off-season.
Yes.
Foxy9?
It certainly is,
Yeah.
actually, if this does turn out to be a 3-0. Oh my gosh.
Could well be. I mean, I like that VARREL have changed
least
it up
the
here as well, by
little-
the way. LP sitting under the window for
At
the
least
first time in the
from
half. It's
stage
gonna
1,
be,
stage 2.
a cheeky position that can catch you off guard in a round like this.
100%. You're going to the site, maybe you have the plant. But this
Mate, the raid
is
boss
quite a
is
strong
here,
clear
boys.
take.
Once again, Foxy9 has to get this job done. He has to do it solo. There's no rotation
Oh.
necessarily anywhere nearby,
dead.
but 2 duelists in your face. There's nothing you can really do. Luckily, As we've seen, LP under that window, he was able to get himself a cheeky pick. It was enough to catch Kaide off, so it is a 4-on-4 for the retake, and LP has the flank on long.
DFM have to watch their spacing, though.
He thought about it, but not going to go
flash
for it anymore.
recon.
Zexy on the line, misses the shot. No way, May gets away with one.
Big
and that
flash,
might just be enough
dude,
to win this
Norman
round
push.
for DFM.
They're making so much noise spawn that they might not even think garage is a thing.
With the short, he gets himself one. And maybe there's still a chance, and maybe there's not. It is DFM that take us to 11. We will go the full set of regulation rounds in both map 1 and 3, and how painful it would be to lose it here 13-11.
VARREL, it's theirs to lose. But my gosh, do they make it close. Unfortunate whiff by Zexy for sure. Just perhaps wasn't expecting that many players up close, but that's credit to DFM for recognizing the situation and immediately playing into a
luck on this.
Close one-and-done position.
This was very on top of the luck, though.
Up.
He like followed him fully.
Onto an Odin now.
From long seat to
The
garage.
crowd is just willing this forward. They want to see an OT.
Relay bolt shock dart to go forward to take a bit of space, and Zexy set up for success here. Are they going to clear it? No. Yes.
Oh my god.
Kaide on the second jiggle.
Dude, my neon's locked
kill,
into
Tuna
B.
is tucked in a corner as well. And by the way, you've also got Yatsuka all the way into B. They're going to go back to B. They're going to cancel on A. VARREL's got no idea.
Foxy 9's on top of it, though.
Maybe starting to cotton onto it now. He's just going to tuck himself away. Drone clearing out long.
He jumped down to garage.
You can wait for the eventual hit.
There's the info.
Okay.
Not ready yet.
Does Foxy 9 go off on his own?
No. Has to be very clinical with his shots here. If he goes around this corner and dies, that is the two-pronged approach for VARREL done, though. You've got the wrap coming in from LP. I like his timing. VARREL spotted. Maybe he needs to have a look in the other direction.
Oh, he went so early. I'm a big Foxy 9 fan, but he went very early.
And give away Asuna and Klaus's position. This is surely DFM pushing it into OT. Another week where they look to try to get it done in OT, unless Klaus could pull off a miracle round. He's getting some kills, he's getting some space,
what was that movement?
But there's too much to do, and DFM secure it
Actually,
again.
Crouching bullets, one-tapping
Reminiscent
people.
of that Paper X game, we go to another OT.
Dude, bit of a banger haven here.
Refusing to bow out in these
goes
final rounds, but it's just so impressive too. Although they were met with a bit of resistance as
Gun
they
barrel for a
set
gun
foot
barrel.
around A.
Dude, great
Calling
second
that
shot.
cancel over onto B side works out a treat. Even with Foxy 9's positioning. Just a little bit space too far out away from LP. And the whole team just able to capitalize onto these crucial little moments. Overtime though, and this is where the gloves are off.
Well, it's a good way to start the week, isn't it? First game of week number 3 goes the way of overtime. DFM, VARREL could still go either way. At one point, we would have all said it's DFM, and then it was maybe everyone saying VARREL. And now we're back to who knows.
Hard to say, that's for sure.
I mean,
even with that guiding light, just
Gonna
not
hear
enough
the
information
cam.
to really confirm anything.
Gonna
But
hear the cam and
DFM
saw that no one was holding the line deep.
playing a lot more
So with early C
defensively,
info,
though.
you know that A is
Spots
going to be
it out,
strong and C is going to be
himself
weak.
maybe
So
a
he
bit of
calls
an
his
escape
team to
route.
literally send a garage and C split.
Swing on in. Not going to go well for Zexy. That is clean from Yatsuka. Not going
He
to slow
get
VARREL
out of
down
here.
too much. They want
He
to try and
sticks
barrel their way
around.
into C. That's where they had so much success on their own attack. But Yatsuka
Sticks
is an ever-present
around,
threat.
man.
Hiding inside of that cage.
He's got no help for a
Round the corner
long
again.
time. He's
Just
done
the
so
one
well to
more.
get an extra.
But
He
just
should
the
just
one
be
more
leaving
might be
side,
enough
but
for DFM.
he got
It
an
does
extra.
give them the player advantage for the retake. Plan took a little while to go down as well, so DFM are well and truly on their way. In position.
No big also pieces of utility to worry about.
That said, all 4 players from the same angle.
One
could be a problem.
flash.
There's going to be a little pivot through from Kaide, maybe towards Garage.
VARREL want to meet them by
Dude, they
foot.
ain't got much util. This guy's never using his drone
Slow
here.
things down too much. There's the flash on through, and LP's going to be a dead man now on the line.
Very,
Zuna
very
and Foxy
nice on
9
this.
can't do anything.
I mean, he did
DFM
so good
have
on sight to get
series
2
points.
here. The call was pretty good
Incredible.
from VARREL.
And
Heard
that
the
was
camera. They called
Just
the
well
right
put together
sight.
by Yatsuka.
He
You
just got
have
2.
to witness how he does it alone. I mean, the courage to be able to peek back in, get that eventual kill onto Zexy, who's unfortunately not able to get it through a slide. And then having that cage set up to him by Kaide as well, it just keeps him alive for an extra second where despite being blinded, Yaska takes down another numbers advantage, like you called it, Jordan. And it's just going to continue to give them
The
confidence
defense
for what
round
could
as well.
be the last round of the series now. Just an eruption of cheers for the full Japanese team. That's it, though. It's VARREL on their defense. Uh-oh, but they're being tested. Just Suna alone by A-Long.
Unlucky.
Yeah, that's
He's not going to think that this
Smoke's
close.
given him a little
Solo
bit of
A.
room to work with, but
Solo A.
has to back off
As
eventually
Skydog.
now. Smoke through onto heaven. There's
Mate,
no
he's going to kill two
DFM
himself now.
are headed in towards the A side. Fast lane's going to get them in. Dash up over the top from May.
Well,
and Suna for the
did.
double. It's still the backfill from
Or
VARREL.
not this again.
Looking good
The
for
one
moment.
guy
Flash
send
around
it
the
in
corner.
solo play.
Easily avoided and no concerns for VARREL at the moment. We go again. The
The
entries
anchors
just
are
weren't
doing
quite
insane.
clean
The anchors
enough.
every single time are getting two.
Not
It's not even bad from like the attackers at the moment. They're picking the right sites. They're hitting the weak sites. Just one pass and it's just owning everyone.
That Suna does
That
just
Omen
enough
flash is
to, well, similar to Yatsuka,
pretty
start off the round
unlucky.
with
Should we say, is that the word
first
that
kills.
we're going to use?
And the whole team comes in off numbers advantage, even with a flashes through. Akame trying
Interesting.
to dodge it.
That's
It's
another
not
one we
enough.
could use.
You go
Yeah.
again.
I mean, at this stage, I don't know who everyone's cheering for.
Ill-timed.
I think both teams have some supporters in the house tonight. Klaus is going to try a bit of a solo push on short. Does get across. I don't know if maybe spotted a foot earlier on there.
They're doing that thing where they think that Yop's out.
Side, particularly if Dog doesn't spot much,
Mate.
although Zexi's now been seen.
It's all so much.
Goes through. Got two players on short, three on long. VARREL going to try their hand at an A hit similar to DFM last round. May has it all on lock, and Akame
Dude, he's
there
aiming right
to
now
back
though.
him up as
Akame's
well.
looking
A
lovely
side
with
is
the aim.
closed.
He's insta-snap into the second every single time. It's a lockdown.
No entry permitted. They tried. Initial scouting work done by Klaus. Maybe trying to feign some fake presence as well, but as they eventually push through,
Hey,
the one
everyone
thing they
struggled
neglect,
on
it's
defense, and now they're all
overtime. You cut
popping
some
off on
corners or you
defense.
start to forget some things, but it's May up on elevation. Just a couple of pivotal kills. Akame as well. Timeout now called. VARREL does not want to let up, but can they afford it?
Well, 3 defensive rounds in a row. VARREL
The
moving on
timeout
to
to
the
win
defense
a
here
match.
as well. Prayers from the fans.
I mean, you have to admit, like, in
This
some of
doesn't have
these
to be a
rounds,
banger. No,
DFM
this was a
just looks
banger. It's been a
little
good
bit
map, man.
more secure. They have a lot of these tricky positions that they're playing on the defense. Maybe not so clear on the hits, but that one where VARREL won in round 26 just comes down to Suna being able to put that together. Had it not been for him being able to secure 2 kills, that could have been a very different story, and it makes you wonder what their defensive setup is going to be this time around. If they play it passive, even if they try to push out, it's going to be risky either way.
I don't know.
Okay.
At this point, again,
Cool was
Just
get the
Flash
attack hop
Cannon
out.
op?
Once you get to this point in the OT, I think you can throw anything out the window, any precognition, any strategies. It just comes down to the moment, whether you can hit your shot, whether you can step up,
I guess so, but
whether the util connects, this and that.
DFM slowing things down. If May gets an opening pick, this could be a very different story. So VARREL actually making the right call to play it safe instead.
It is an interesting call, isn't it? The glass cannon op, like you say, it's a risk.
I mean, it might work out okay. We'll see.
For it. There's not really a pick to be had on A long at the moment, though.
Because he's gonna
And
see the
nothing as
cam.
well. Which is kind of why it's neat that VARREL are playing that far back. Foxy9 probably up over by Heaven, working around kill trips, but spotted out by May as well. You see that camera and you kind of know site's not clean. DFM might
50 seconds. They
all
could start
cancel
making a
and push
call
somewhere
here.
else instead.
They've only seen a cam on A, but they
VARREL
also
in
have like
position, though.
full
Look at
info, so they
2
know for
players,
sure
A and C
they
link.
create a good amount
They're
of
ready
pressure,
for
so
a
they
beat
might
if it
think that
comes
this
to
is
it.
more stacked than it actually is.
It's
Like
late
there's a
work,
cipher here,
actually.
so you might think 2.
Kaide could be everything.
You'd
There's
feel
no
like it-
trip there to stop him. He could
feel like
actually
this
navigate
at the
past
moment.
these trips if the hit
30 seconds
happens on
left.
B. The rotate is out from Foxy9. Never mind. Kaide's gone too soon. He was
No,
the
rotate. 20 seconds on this one. They're just going to head over towards B. What a recon that is. Smoke goes in front, and the recon got a scan off, so they know no one's in front here. 15-second pivot. My guy, you got an Omen flash. You win the round if you throw that. Oh, it's very late, but it's okay.
10 seconds less now. And it's all on
Right.
Klaus, just at the back of sight.
Oh my
down.
Jesus, he's
Cancelled
tunnel
out by
vision
Seth.
for
The
it.
player goes
Dude, why
through.
did he
You're
hold on to
kidding
the
me.
Omen flash for
How
so
have
long?
they
Just get him as
managed
they're
that?
going out of garage.
And now it is all on Foxy9, the superstar here for
Holy
DFM. He's
shit, what's
done.
going on?
DFM will win.
Why is everyone's not good with
15
you,
to 13.
Till?
VARREL streak is over.
Damn,
And
bro, they
DFM
won.
have their
The three-
first
the
win
2-1'd them.
on stage 2. They're not going
God,
down
what a
without
stacked
fight.
last round.
The Japanese protagonists.
VARREL, dude, VARREL here panicking on sight. I can't believe he didn't Omen flash early.
It's criminal though. Foxy9, superstar. He pulls out the camera
banger.
in that 1v2.
Big from DFM. Dude, Akame had a really good game, man.
Just goes to show how tricky they can